Hey everyone, this is Kevin. I'm going to do a review for you guys, a movie, independent movie that was actually filmed about 10 miles away from my house. It's a horror film called The Innkeepers. And last night they had a screening at the Warner Theater in Torrington, Connecticut, where the film was actually shot across the street in an old inn. The movie, like I said, is called The Innkeepers. It's written and directed by Ty West, who, if you knew him, he directed House of the Devil. And the story goes during his stay, while shooting House of the Devil, they stayed at the Yankee Peddler, this inn located in Torrington, Connecticut. And the director has said when they were staying at the inn, they had these weird, bizarre encounters and weird lucid dreams and everything. So they decided when they would make their next movie, it would be at the inn. So the plot to The Innkeepers is about two people, Claire and Luke. They work at this inn, and it's the last weekend before the inn closes. And they don't really have that many guests staying at the inn. They mostly spend their time looking up audio for ghosts and drink beer and talk. That's really about it. The movie is very slow, but then things start to happen. They started further investigating these ghost hearings because, according to legend, the inn is supposedly haunted by the ghost of Madeline O'Malley. She's the wife of the owner of the inn at the time, and supposedly her husband stood her up on their anniversary, and she therefore hung herself in their honeymoon suite. So that's according to legend. The movie is well paced. I mean, House of the Devil was a pretty slow movie too, but the ending really got me. It's a great movie, House of the Devil. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. The Innkeepers has that same mood as well. It's very slow. There's a lot of talking. It's actually very funny. There's a lot of dialogue, a lot of humor, a lot different from House of the Devil, where it was more strictly, strict dialogue or a lot of silence. Seeing this with an audience was a huge factor to this movie. I saw it with a sold-out crowd at the Warner Theater, and when people laughed. When jump scares happened, people jumped out of their seats in shock. This is the first time I ever went to see a horror film in the movie theater where it happened, something like that would happen. The ending, though, if you have seen House of the Devil, you know about the ending, and you know that the ending, the last 20 minutes are the best part of the whole movie. It's just completely suspenseful, very eerie, and disturbing. The Innkeepers, it was really weird. I don't think the audience expected what was to happen, but people started to laugh, ha ha ha, huge chuckles. And then when the scene actually happened, if you've seen the movie, you know what happened, I was like, oh my god, that's terrible. How could they be laughing at something like that? So overall, the movie was really good. You could watch it on demand at the time this recording, and it's also probably will come out on DVD and Blu-ray soon. But yeah, The Innkeepers, if you like ghost stories, you might like this movie if you like films like The Shining. You probably, if you're into more of the paranormal activity, found footage stuff, you might not like this movie. So with that being said, this is Kevin. See you later. I'm bleeding, am I? Ridiculously.
You are bleeding.